Hello all students, welcome to JavaScript. In this document, I'm going to discuss what is scripting language, how to create and execute a simple JavaScript code. Before starting the JavaScript client-side scripting language, we should know what actually it is. So first of all, you should know the difference between programming language versus scripting language. So programming language versus scripting language. Programming languages are meant to develop software like Word, Photoshop, operating system, engines, etc. Means your desktop application, right? Scripting languages are meant to extend capabilities of those software. If you want to run those software dynamically, then we have to use scripting languages. Programming languages helps us to write programs and then from them create executables. Scripting language code scripts are generally not self-executable. To execute scripting language codes, we need to embed them in some other language files. Hence, we embed JavaScript code in HTML files using scripting tag. It means that programming language codes of your programming language are self-executable. You write the code and run the code in C++, Photoshop, Word, etc. You can get your output. But if you write only JavaScript code, that will not run. For that, you have for executing that JavaScript code, you have to embed that code in some other language. So we mostly embed JavaScript codes in HTML file using script tag. Next comes to types of scripting languages. There are two types. One is client-side scripting language, that is JavaScript. Server-side scripting language used is PHP. Client-side scripts are executed on client or user machine. Server-side scripts are executed on server or remote machine. On request, client-side scripts get downloaded to client machine and then executed. On request, server-side scripts are executed on server and the result execution will be sent dynamically. As a client-side scripts get downloaded to client machine, client-side scripts are not secure because with them malicious or harmful codes can be get downloaded. Now standard JavaScript is quite secure. It means sometimes we are running proxy servers, some advertisements are coming, so our client side script may be hacked, but JavaScript is quite secure, no one can run. It's a client scripting language, hence on request JavaScript codes get downloaded on client machine and then interrupted by client software, that is browsers like Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome, and so on, Mozilla, and on. Now, next comes to Java versus JavaScript. Java, remember that Java and JavaScript are different, they both are not the same. Java is an object oriented programming language where JavaScript is an scripting language. In Java, objects are created using classes, whereas in JavaScript, objects are created using prototypes. Hence, Java is a class-based language, it is a prototype-based language. In Java, OOPS concepts are implemented with the help of classes. Here, OOPS concepts are implemented with the help of prototypes. Means you have to write tags. In Java, we can't add properties and behaviors to objects at runtimes. If I want to add behavior to cascading style sheets, I have to use JavaScript. Java is strictly or strongly typed language. Script is weakly or loosely typed language. Most important, Java is a programming language. Java is a scripting language. Now, I'm going to tell you how to create and execute simple JavaScript code. First JavaScript code, that is hello world script in JavaScript. These are open your notepad, type the basic HTML structure code, HTML script tag. We embed this JavaScript code inside the HTML. Write that script tag within the body section. In between script tag, we have to write this. Document is a inbuilt object in JavaScript which refers to HTML document. Write is a method available in document object which is used to display output. It is closing by braces. Identify followed by a pair of brackets indicates a function or method in JavaScript. Dot is a member access operator which is used to access member data or member methods. Semicolon. Every JavaScript statement ends with a semicolon. So I'm going to show how JavaScript can be done. So let's start it. First of all, I need to create an HTML document because we know well JavaScript code is always embedded in an HTML document. For execution, I have to create one HTML document. Let's start it. Open your notepad. Let's first start your HTML document. What this line indicates? This line indeed doc type HTML indicates that whatever you are going to write HTML code downwards, it indicates that it is an HTML file. Then language, HTML, as always you know, HTML tag is divided into head and body. So HTML language we are using English. Head character set we are using UTF-8. Title we are going to give hello world script in JavaScript. That is our first program. Head close, body. Now I am going to add the JavaScript code with the help of script tag. Script type equals to text or JavaScript. Now next comes to document. It is an object. Dot is a member access method. Write is a method, and bracket start. Hello world is a string which browser going to be read to display on the web page of the website. Hello world is called a string. We're giving this string to write method of document object. It is a JavaScript statement or instruction we are going to give a browser to display a text hello world. Document.write hello world is always enclosing by semicolon. You should know. File, save, first script.html. I have saved this notepad. Browser, save this document on the desktop. When you run your browser, refresh it, hello world will be displayed. If I going to open this HTML document by Firefox, by Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, same hello world will be displayed. Means I am going to display text dynamically, adding some behavior to some web pages. So in next lecture we're going to learn in detail JavaScript. So for today I am going to stop here.